What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. We went 1-1 last night. What an amazing month we have had in baseball. Prize Picks has been huge. MLB Prize Picks has been huge this month. We went on the streak of like 4 or 5 days straight, not missing a pick out of the videos. The prop tool just smashing everything. Last night was another fantastic night. A lot of the MLB tools hit. A lot of the MLB picks hit straight off the top of the Props Made Easy tool. Same thing with NBA. So super excited to get into this one again and just stay hot, man. Consistently, continuously, just make money, helping people to make the smart bets. And at the end of the day, I feel good about promoting something that I know the behind the scenes info about and how much work really goes into this, and the partnership with the new data company to just get even more data, and just the amount of effort that's put into really giving the regular person as much possible data as, I mean, matter of fact, every bit of data that there is possible to take in mind for every player in every situation is actually taken here. And that's my favorite part, is that, look, I understand that people are still going to lose from time to time. Playing props, some of the top props made easy picks are going to miss sometimes, because that's sports betting. That's a part of it. But I do feel confident in the fact that long term, people who stick around with props made easy are going to make profit, and that's what's exciting for it. And I mean, it's already shown huge things. I mean, going on those streaks where we're not missing. We went 9 of 10 just a couple, like what, last week. A huge month it's been so far. So I'm excited to just go on another sweep streak. And let's go ahead and start it off with today. Now, first and foremost, I'm not sure if they've added any new stuff yet. Yeah, so Prize Picks still doesn't have any of this. So all that Prize Picks has up so far early morning. Remember, I'm recording this at 8:30 Central. I'm trying to get these videos out so I can grind in on the DFS optimal lines for DraftKings and FanDuel for over at Greenlight DFS. Um, so I want to come in and get this video done. All that's on Prize Picks so far that I'm getting into this video, which I'm not sure why they're so late, but is the hitter fantasy score and then first inning runs. So let's take a let's take a look at first inning runs tool. I haven't really spent a ton of time on it yet since it dropped at propsmadeeasy.com. Let's go ahead and take a look. So first thing I like to do when I come on the first inning runs tool is to sort from hit percent, so that I can get a good idea of what we're looking at for the best picks over or under. So let me click on hit percent. Boom. So now, as you can see, you have a hit percent of 75%, right? So the first inning runs tool is built to cater to no runs first inning. Okay? So the reason you see 75% here is because the tool thinks that there's a 75% chance that White Sox and the Rays go under. And as you can see, you got the bet here. Whatever's under bet is what the tool projects to happen. If it's no bet here, it's because it's too hard to decide. It's in the middle. It could go either way very, very easily. So they kind of suggest you just skip it over. But if it's got a bet right here, then you can, safely make the bet on over or the under. So we've got the White Sox and the Rays as one of the highest under probabilities. Now, here's the thing. There's a bunch of information that definitely point towards the under, but then there's another concerning area. Combined with both of these offenses, the White Sox and the Rays, they score every single first inning, pretty much. Like, they put up a lot of runs in the first inning. Okay? That's the one worry here. But Dylan Cease has a 0 earned run average in the first inning this year. Shane McClanahan has a 2.25 ERA in the first inning this year. Vegas has the Vegas line at minus 160 that it goes under. That's the high. I believe that's the most. Yeah. That's the highest odds that this game goes under, and the tool also predicts under. The over-under for the game is at a low 7. The ERA combined for both of these pitchers for the first inning is 1.12. Both of these pitchers have a combined 1.12 whip. They have both been fantastic in the first inning. So both of these pitchers have been fantastic in the first inning, while as both of these offenses have been fantastic in the first inning. Scoring a ton of runs, 20 of 20, and then a 957 OPS, hitting with a ton of power, getting on base, finding a way to score. But here's the thing. A lot of times I side with those great pitchers more often than not. Vegas being that heavy on the under as well. I'm going to roll the under on the White Sox and Rays. 75% chance that goes under. I'm rocking that under on Chicago White Sox and the Rays. Let's take a look at what the over. So as you can see, because it says 0% hit percent, that's because every mark here points to over. Remember that this is built for no runs first inning. So the reason you see all this red is because this is all pointing towards over. Now, every single part of this column is saying that the Reds and Pirates should go over. Luis Cessa, not sure if I'm saying his name properly, has a 12.27 ERA in the first inning. Rich Hill, 8.10 ERA in the first inning. Minus 110 odds to go over, so the odds are higher to go over than they are to under. These odds are for what's going to happen for under. Okay, remember, it's built for no runs first inning. So what you see for the odds and what you see for the hit percent is prediction for under. Okay, so this minus 110 is for the under. That means because it's minus 110, that shows that there would be higher odds on the fact it goes over. It is a 9 over under game. That is a high total. Both of these pitchers have a 10.18 combined ERA. Both of these pitchers have a 1.98 combined whip. Bad. All right, whip is pretty much how often are they able to miss. Like, they're not missing bats. Guys are getting on base, all that type of stuff. Both of these teams combined have scored a 14 of 20 in their first inning. They're scoring a majority of first innings. Their OPS is 883. Both offenses have been pretty solid. Hitting the ball well, getting on base in the first inning. So with that in mind, there's a 0% shot this goes under according to the tool. Obviously, that's kind of rounded about. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, there's no shot. It's going off of the data points to say whether it's what the hit percent is because all of this points till over, the hit percent is over. So the bet would be over at a big notch. So the lower this is, the better the over. The higher this is, the better the under. All right? And that's it, man. So we're going to go over on the Reds and Pirates first inning runs. We're going to go under on the White Sox and Rays. All right? And then let's see what we got for hitter fantasy score. And then we're going to rock with Fernando Tatis. He hasn't done much yet since coming back, but Fernando Tatis is the biggest differential that we have on here for hitter fantasy score. His prop line's at 8, expecting him to drop over 10 today. Fernando Tatis always has that stolen base potential, all that good stuff, and we know how talented this dude is in a great matchup here. Tatis is facing off against, let me pull that up again. Fernando Tatis is going against Merrill Kelly, who obviously is a mediocre pitcher at best. So Fernando Tatis should be able to do some damage here at home in San Diego. I believe they're in San Diego. But either way, it doesn't matter. Leading off, should be able to do damage. Prop line only at 8. We're expecting over 10. Biggest differential that we have for hitter fantasy score so far. Pay attention to this. All PropsMadeEasy.com members. Continuously keep refreshing the MLB tool. We're going to want to lock in these early pitcher strikeouts when they drop. Once Prizepicks finally drops pitcher strikeouts, the tool will be on them immediately, and we will want to start getting them in quick before the lines adjust. You know what I mean? So, as well as all this other stuff, pitcher fantasy score when it drops, all this stuff, hitter total bases, all that, pitching outs, earned runs allowed. When that stuff drops, we're going to want to rock it. All right? So, Fernando Tatis over 8 hitter fantasy score, and then we're doing a couple first inning runs today. We're going the under. Oh, there's a higher under now. It's refreshed. So you've got the under at 62.5. Data changes to catch up with the day. It looks like our new favorite under. We're going to rock with the Mets and the Giants as our favorite under here. But you can still rock with this one. It's still 62.5. It's still an under bet. But we're going to rock with the Mets and Giants. You could give the first inning runs tool a little bit of time. Let all the data, make sure it's updated for the day. And then start picking them. But for the most part, all of this data is already in and updated. But yeah, there was a little bit of an adjustment. It looks like one of the some of the data for this game, Mets and Giants, definitely points towards the under. If you see here, look at that. Low OPS. Both pitchers are very solid. Minus 130 to go under. So Mets and Giants is going to be our under call that we rock with there. over call is still Reds Pirates, and then over on Fernando Tatis hitter fantasy score. It's very important that you just continuously refresh these tools, man. As you know, data just continuously flows through these tools and continuously keeps things optimal and the best plays at the top of the board. All right? Thank you guys for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com, baby. Join the squad. If you haven't joined PropsMadeEasy.com yet, you're just ridiculous. Only $15 a month. You have a social platform where you can talk to other people in the player prop chat about ideas, see other people's slips, post slips of your own, gain followers, all that good stuff. And then you also have these tools that have a ton of different information on them to make sure you're on top of your game. And updates immediately as these props get dropped. NBA added 6 new prop types. I did the NBA video. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. NBA added 6 new prop types, field goals attempted, free throws made, all that. It's good times at Props Made Easy, baby. Let's get that money, baby. Thank you guys for joining me as always, and I'm out. Peace.